Every element of her as a character is tuned to work so well together. And unlike all of the other heroes on this list, there's genuinely not a single thing I can point to as being wrong with her. So to start out with, her powers and design are some of the coolest I've ever seen done before. And while they don't quite make it to the level of X in terms of creativity, they get really dang close. Queen has the power of rules. She can pretty much express whatever command she wants, and whoever that ability is directed towards is compelled to physically follow that order. Of course, this isn't an all-powerful ability, as some of her rules have loopholes that can be exploited. However, she still uses her rules in some really interesting ways to defeat and restrain opponents. Coupled with that, her design is just so unbelievably cool. They give her what I can only describe as like a Valkyrie or Angel of Battle look, with gold accents on a mix between a dress and a suit of armor. I think in terms of plain design, she may be my second favorite behind X. I personally love white and gold as a color palette, and on such a domineering and authoritative character like Queen, it really just works. The design for her out-of-hero outfit is also really fun and interesting. I think it has to be intentional that they gave her a cape and cane when her father's villain outfit also has the same elements. Moving on, I think in terms of her personality, the show did a really good job of striking a balance between giving Queen a regal type of arrogance, while also showing her softer side. I'm personally a huge fan of the Ice Queen archetype, however I think it's really easy for series to mess this up by making the characters too thorny and mean. To Be Hero X was able to avoid this problem by showing Queen's softer side almost immediately. She still stands on business in most situations, but when it comes to Little Johnny and Cyan, two characters that have wormed their way into Queen's heart, she shows a really sincere and genuine kindness. Having Queen be so gentle towards them really made me happy and instantly made me like Queen so much more. On top of that, in terms of overall importance to the story, Queen is one of the most central characters in the world of To Be Hero. Her speech and goal of becoming X was what inspired a wave of women finding the courage to become heroes. It's also what leads to the renaissance in which Boa finally attains the position of X. This big turning point in the hero industry is directly shown to be what inspires Loli to become a hero, as well as the impetus for Cyan having a lot of doors open for her to enter the industry. This massive change in the story and world are brought about by Queen's personal goals, which gives others like her the ability to achieve their goals as well. In general, I just found Queen to be an extremely likable character. Her interactions with Cyan especially are just so sweet and wholesome to me. They have such an earnest friendship that allows them to both help each other out, and it really speaks to both of their characters in a way that makes them both extremely easy to root for. I may not have had one massive standout moment or thing that led me to favor Queen over every other hero on this list, but I can't point to a single part of her narrative which is lacking. And honestly, that overall level of quality is something that deserves recognition, which is why she's my favorite hero in To Be Hero X.